Hey everyone, so yes, today is my birthday. I don't like to admit my age sometimes, but I'm 49 today. Next year is the big one, the big Hawaii 5-0 next year, but I'm 49 years old today. And in this video, I just want to go over a couple of things, just more of a life type of, video. And, for once, I try to take a day off. I haven't been on a vacation in, I can't even tell you how many years, because every single day I'm working. So today, even though it's my birthday, this is work, okay? I'm still trying to work. It's in my DNA, it's in my blood to not be lazy. And that's one thing I want to talk to you about. And there's a lot of viewers I know here that are, you all may be in your teens or in high school or going into college. There's also many of you who are very established, maybe in your 30s and 40s, have great jobs. That's awesome. But what it comes down to, especially if you are younger, you're not going to know what you want to do. And that's totally normal. You could be 16, 17 years old. One day you're thinking you want to do one thing, and then 3 years later you're like, I hate that. I want to, join the military. I want to become a doctor. I want to go into, computer science, or go from that to I want to be a sports player. I want to work in a restaurant or food industry. But the one thing I will tell you is that if you're a younger age and there's things that you're really good at and very passionate about, that is a skill set that you could potentially turn into a career. And a lot of times I know, college is forced upon you, or, a predetermined career path from your family is, set for you, which you can't really, unfortunately, I hate to say this, but you can't always control that because your parents or your family, they basically mapped out your life for you. You have no say in it, especially when you're younger. But if you do have a supportive family, and if you do have people who care about you, and you do show signs of really, really good talent, really, really good skill, something you're passionate about, something you love doing, that's something to hold on to. One of the biggest skill sets I will share with you is the ability to have a personality. The likability factor is probably one of the most important things you can have as a human being. What do I mean by that? Well, I was very fortunate early on to, have, mentorship, grew up in a family of, entertainers, musicians, things like that. And I was very used to seeing other people to be in the spotlight. Like my sisters, they were musicians, always performing. And, I would watch them, and I'd go to, band practice, or I'd go with them to, a gig, and I'd help carry equipment and watch them sing in the microphone and just put on a show for people. So at a very young age, I was exposed to that. That's why it's very natural for me to just be on camera and talk. But later in life, as I was going in school, or I was in school, I was always, again, a performer. I'd put on comedy skits. I would always be the one entertaining people, making people laugh, things like that. And I love that. And if you have the ability to make people laugh, to make people smile, if you can be well-spoken, if you can present yourself in a way that you can work a room, your personality will make you stand out and be memorable, that is probably the biggest skill set, more than even a college degree, because that is so hard to train. And I honestly can admit, I would say I meet 1 out of 10 people who have that on a somewhat daily basis. And I'm not talking about you just saying, hey, what's up? Yo, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having that spark, that personality, having, opening a door for somebody. Hey, ma'am, good morning, sir. How you doing? Oh, what a great day today. Oh, that's a beautiful car you have. Oh, tell me about how you got that. That's amazing. Just be vibrant. That's going to get you so much further in your career than not having that, okay? And so that's one thing I would say if you're at that age, talking about birthdays or whatever. And sometimes as you get older, you look at birthdays as me, I'm like, oh, it's just another day, whatever, But to some of you, especially if you're, 17 turning 18, or, 20 turning 21, or 29 turning 30, whatever it is, I think that your birthday is a special day to reflect on what you've accomplished, where you're at, and where do you want to go. So a lot of people will also say, oh, what's your 5-year plan, 10-year plan? I'm like, I'm thinking of like a 5-week plan, a 5-day plan. Who the hell knows what's going to happen 5 years from now? This world is so damn crazy. Who knows what's going to happen? So I try to think in the now more, and what can I do to succeed and grow and live my life to the fullest right this very moment. Now, am I living my life to my fullest? No, because I have so much on the table, so much on my plate. I'm working so hard. It's very costly running a business, and the amount of expenses I have and all that. It's crazy. And not a lot of people talk about that stuff. They just want to show the nice fancy watch they have, or the Ferrari, or the house with the 9 bathrooms, and they just prance around with like the hot chick walking around and doing this all day up against the wall. That's cool, but I don't live that kind of lifestyle. I do okay, but to me, that's really not what's important. I'd rather share a message with you all like this. There's no fancy things anywhere. I'm literally in a room in my house. That's it. So, to me, what's important is how you feel about yourself, where you are in this stage in your life. And as you get older, and as you grow, and as you start to embrace on your career path, I would say just remember to always be caring, and think of the other person, right? Think of the customer. Think of, who you can affect. Think of whose life you can touch. How do you want to be remembered? That's the biggest thing. If you can ask yourself right now, how do you want to be remembered? That really is what you should live your life based off of, okay? And that really is it may be your first time for some of you to even say that to yourself or ask yourself that question, but how do you want to be remembered, okay? That is what you hold on to. That's what you cherish. That's how you build, your career path. That's how you live your life. It's about core values, morals, ethics, all that kind of stuff. Drive, personality, dedication, loyalty, all those types of core essential beliefs and practices. That's what you should be doing on a daily basis. So thank you all for watching this. I know this had nothing to do with hair, because, that's all I do every single day. Even though I'm retired from clients, I'm still working so hard on my business. I have something that I'm going to be launching that I've been working on. I started 23 years ago. I started and pioneered something 23 years ago, ran it for, a few years, just let it kind of fizzle out and die out, and now I'm reviving it from the dead, and I'm literally going to be launching probably what's going to be the biggest thing in my brand, and it's going to be absolutely free. It's something that you all are going to be like floored when I relaunch this. And I've been working very hard behind the scenes to make this happen. It's not ready yet, but stay tuned, because this is going to be incredible. And I'm going to be so passionate about it. And I'm just very thankful for where I'm at. Yes, it doesn't come easy. It's very tiring, very exhausting, but it's what drives me and keeps me motivated. All right. So thank you all. If you want to share a birthday wish in the comments below, thank you so much. And, I wish you all the best. Thank you for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.